Hello and welcome to Amazing TV. Joining with me today is actress Madeleine Mcgraw. Madeleine, welcome and how are you?
Thank you for having me.
Madeleine, you're just shy of 18 years old and you've been acting in Hollywood movies for about 10 years now. You've reached your 10-year milestone. How does it feel?
It's kind of crazy because I actually never thought about that, but now that you mention it, it's pretty insane. It's been a whirlwind for sure.
So, reflecting back, walk me through your journey into acting and modeling. What
Okay,
challenges did you face and what are some of your favorite lessons?
okay, so how I started, my sister was doing this modeling job, and then I asked my mom, I was like, can I try it? And so then I started modeling, and then I was doing these headshots for this photographer in LA. And he posted them on his Facebook, and then this manager from LA saw it, and now, I am where I am today. Um, there has definitely been a lot of challenges, I'd say. I feel like the hardest thing is when you get so attached to a script or an audition or just a role in general. Um, it's so hard when you try so hard at it and really commit yourself to the character, and then like after all that work, it's just like, no, you weren't right for it. But I definitely keep a positive mind, and I always tell myself what's meant to be is meant to be. And I actually tell everyone this is like my advice for people that want to start acting is when one door closes, another one opens, and when it's your time, and it'll all work out.
Okay, great. So you have a few horror films under your belt. Tell me the real deal. What's it like working in horror movies?
Okay, I love when people ask me this question because everyone thinks that it's like terrifying to work on a horror film, which it's usually not. And I say usually because there are moments when it gets like creepy, but it is so much fun. Everyone on horror sets, like I don't know, they just make it so much fun. And usually the actors too, like we're all just laughing and making jokes in between takes, even when, we're like covered in blood or like there's monsters or ghosts or whatever. It's so much fun, and I always have a great time filming them, especially when I get to work with my sister, which I got to work with her in a horror film that I did, and that was a crazy experience. But yeah, they're honestly really fun, except sometimes when you get too in the moment, I kind of have to remind myself that I'm acting and it's not like serious. It's not real. None of this is actually happening. But yeah, they're really fun.
Are you able to walk away from set and just shake it off and not like carry the script or the plot with you while you're shooting these movies?
Usually, yes. I don't know if I can say this, but there was a moment while shooting the second Black Phone where it was really hard to take myself out of my character after filming a certain scene. Um, it was definitely a lot to take in, but other than that, that is the only time it's ever like stayed with me after set. But other than that, I'm usually able to shake it off.
Okay. So Black Phone 2 is currently in the works and is set to release this year. How excited are you and what can you tell us about your role?
I've never been more excited for like anything in my entire life. I'm so excited.
Why?
I'm also like nervous though at the same time. It's just like it's a mix of emotions and everything. But I'm just really excited to see how everyone takes it, like how fans react to it. That's usually my favorite part about seeing like movies that I'm in or just like movies in general is getting everyone's reactions to it. It's just so much fun. Um, and I don't know if I can say too much about my character yet because nothing's like been released, but I feel like she's definitely grown a lot from the first movie and she's changed a lot as well. But that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to
Okay.
spoil.
So you're reprising the same role as Gwen.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. But this is I have heard that the director has said that Black Phone 2 was kind of a middle school coming of age, and Black Phone 2 is a high school coming of age. So
Yeah.
are we going to see a much older version of Gwen?
Yeah, you're gonna see a older version of, I guess, a few of the characters.
Mhm.
It is definitely an older coming of age story. I'd say it's also a bit darker as well. But yeah, I can't wait to see how everyone reacts to everything.
Okay. What's your experience been like working beside writers Scott Derrickson and Rob Cargill for these two movies?
It's been so amazing. I literally love them so, so much. I mean, I'd say we're all probably like family at this point, like coming back and reuniting with Cargill and Scott. It was so crazy. It was like surreal. And I just love catching up with them and like talking to them. And then they like teach me so much. I feel like I learn so much from just watching them work and just being on set with them in general. Um, and like every conversation I have with them, they like tell me something new and I learn something new. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It's been a dream getting to work with them, and I honestly hope I get to continue to work with them more in the future. They're like family, so
It sounds like the creative juices are definitely flowing.
they definitely are. And the thing that I love about the fact that I've gotten to work with both of them for so long is that, especially Scott being the director, I feel like we can be really honest with each other in whenever I'm in a scene or something. Um, so whenever he's like giving me advice or direction or something, I feel like we can be really honest and I can portray it into the scene.
Amazing. That's wonderful. All right, I'm going to switch directions and talk about the future a little bit.
Ooh.
Um, Given that you have experience in both TV and film, do you have any dream projects or dream roles that you're working towards?
Um, I guess I kind of do. My dream role would probably to be like an action hero or like play an action star in something. I've always loved doing stunts since I was little. Like, I don't even know how little, but me and my twin brother, honestly, kind of all my siblings, we were like jumping off our bikes and like scooters since we were really small, even when we weren't really supposed to, but we were safe. We were safe. Don't worry. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I've always loved doing stunts. I used to want to be a stunt actor. So yeah, whenever I get to do my own stunts, I'm very, 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 very excited about it. So yeah, probably an action star, or I would love to do like I don't know a rom-com because I feel like I do a lot of horror. So maybe switch it up a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you by any chance a fan of Marvel?
I love Marvel so much. It used to be a tradition in my family, like whenever a new Marvel movie would come out, we would go and see it in theaters.
Okay. So speaking of family, you're in a rare situation where you, your twin brother, and your sister are all actors.
Yeah.
What is that like for you and your siblings?
It's honestly so awesome, and I could not be more grateful for it because I feel like we all get to help each other out in so many different ways, and we all understand each other like on a different level, you know? Because whenever, I don't know, one of us gets a script or the other person gets a script, we can always just go over lines with each other, and we're all in the industry and we've all been on sets before, so if we think they can say a line a little differently or a little better or something, like we're just very open and honest with each other and give each other lots of advice.
Yeah, it sounds like the ultimate support system. Like
It
that's the
really,
best.
it really, really is. And me and my family, because we're like family first, always and like only. Whenever one of my siblings books something, it's like a win for the whole family. So
That's so endearing. That's great. Okay. Um, what are some things that excite you outside of work?
I would definitely say probably soccer. I love soccer so much. Like, if I didn't act, soccer would be probably my life. It's also really nice because my twin brother and my little sister also play soccer, so that's also something we just like extremely bond over. And me and my twin brother, we love watching soccer games as well. We're actually going to a soccer game after this, which is funny. But yeah, probably definitely soccer. I love playing video games with my siblings and watching movies.
Wonderful. Amazing. Actually, an idea just popped into my head. I could totally see you and your twin brother acting in like the Marvel movies for that role. Where like the end games,
Yes,
where there's the they're two twins, like a
yeah,
brother and
I
a sister,
know.
but you guys are actually twins.
Yeah, that would be crazy if we got to play like actual twins in something, especially in Marvel, that would be insane.
Exactly. Okay, let's throw the idea out there. Let's manifest
Yeah,
it.
manifest, manifest.
Okay. Um, if you could give someone who's in your position right now, a young 16, 17-year-old actress, what advice would you give her? What are some things that you wish that you could share with someone like that?
Um, Definitely never give up. I know it's like typical advice, but it is so true. And it is so hard not to like get that in your head in the industry. Like, because you're gonna hear no all the time, all the time. And it's so hard because it hurts when you lose a role that you loved so much. So definitely never give up, even when you hear no all the time. Um, Keep your real friends so close to you. And once you find like, I don't know, a real friend, just one, like keep them with you throughout your entire journey because they were your real friend from the start, and so you should never let go of them. And also, like I was saying, like when one door closes, another one will open. There are so many projects out there, so just never lose hope, never give up. Yeah.
Do you feel like at this point or at a certain point, it's just a numbers game? Like keep, even if you try for 10 roles and say like, maybe one or two you get callbacks, do you just keep going and saying like, let me just keep pursuing these roles and I know that I'll get a callback soon?
Yep, you never take any opportunity for granted. You take it all with as much heart as you have, give it your all no matter what, any audition, any callback, any like producer session, whatever. You always give it your all no matter what. You don't know the kind of impact you left on like a director or producer or casting director. So yeah, honestly, just keep pushing, keep going, and eventually it will pay off. It could take one role to just blow up and then I don't know.
Okay. And lastly, besides Black Phone 2, are there any other projects that are in the works right now for you?
Um, yeah, actually, there are a few. Most of them I can't talk about yet, but maybe soon. And then I'm actually going to film this fun Christmas movie with my sister. So I'm just really, really happy that I get to work with my sister again, which is going to be very, very exciting and fun.
Okay. Is that set to release this coming Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. We have, okay, so your audience has something to look forward to.
Yes, definitely. And it's going to be such a fun movie. I can't wait for people to see it.
Okay, well, the world needs more Christmas movies, so
They really do. More happy movies. Are you kidding?
yeah, I definitely agree. Okay, Madeline, this was all I had for you. Thank you so much for joining. We
Thank
will, it was such a lovely chat. Thank you so much for being here.